Hi, I'm Julio Ordonez from Pathways Training and eLearning with a new video about Articulate Storyline 360, particularly about a functionality that was introduced with an update earlier this year, the media library. So, if you've worked with Adobe Captivate, you know that every media asset that you import into your eLearning is stored in the library that you can see on the right of your screen, where you have access to information like the file size and the number of times each asset has been used throughout your eLearning. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case in Storyline, and before the introduction of the media library functionality, it wasn't really possible to know what media files were being used in your eLearning. So every time you wanted to reuse one asset or replace it, you had to manually do it in all the slides that were impacted, meaning that if you had a module that was very rich in media files, it could probably take you a good number of hours to replace all the files throughout. Thankfully, the media library has been introduced to make our lives as eLearning developers much easier. So, there are a couple of ways to use the media library. One is to go to the View tab at the top of the screen and then select the media library button. Another option is to right-click on a media asset, like for example a picture, and then select the option Show in Media Library. Once the library is open, you can see the list of all the media assets used in your eLearning module, as well as some useful information like the dimensions, the file size, how many times the asset has been used, and the last time it was modified. You can do the same for characters, audio, and video. In this area, you can access the most important functionality of the media library. Of course, you can see a preview of the media assets. You can specifically see where it was used, the slide number and title, if it was on a layer, the name of the asset, and if you want to see where else was the asset used, just click on the arrows to navigate to see all other uses. What's cool is that you still have the option to navigate to another slide and insert the asset, just by clicking on the Insert button. You can also replace the asset, which is very useful if you want to replace it in different areas of your module. You can edit the asset with the software of your choice. If it's an external asset, meaning it's not part of the Content Library 360, you can go to the file location. You can export it, and you can even delete it, but to do so, the asset shouldn't be in use. Finally, if you edit the file, you will see a yellow indicator next to the asset name, and you will have the opportunity to reimport the file. It will automatically replace the new asset in every location it's being used. Well, this is all for today. I hope this short video gave you a better understanding of the new media library in Storyline. If you want to know more about eLearning and what we do at Pathways, click the link on the description below or follow us in social media for updates. Until next time.